everybody, my name is Nick Ohlson with the Ohlson Group, and today I'm going to talk about some tips while utilizing our Annuity lead program. Now, many of you have seen some of the videos we've done before talking about how the lead program works, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on that, but I will give you a little bit of an overview. What we do is we provide internet annuity leads for our agents that are writing business through the Ohlson Group. We provide these leads at cost, so it's like you're getting wholesale price leads by working through us. So the price is going to be half or maybe a third of what you pay for lead vendors out there, because we just provide these at cost. We don't want to make money off the leads. We'll make money when you write business through us. So we are together here in the same goal. We're not making money till you make money. We find people that go online and are actively searching for one of our annuity-related keywords that we bid on through Google. So they type in one of those keywords and they find our offer at safemoneyplaces.com, which is our consumer-facing website, our consumer brand that you can be a part of. If you write business with us, our agents are able to say that they're part of the Safe Money Places agent network and utilize the logo on their business cards, emails, websites, that type of thing. So they ask for an annuity comparison report and they get some information back from us here. And what they get is a nice consumer's guide to annuities, and we let the prospect know that an agent in their area, we introduce you to them, is going to be following up to get a little more information about their specific scenario. Are they looking for growth? Are they looking for safety? Are they looking for income? Is an index annuity more appropriate? Is a MIGA maybe more appropriate? We kind of open the door for you guys to talk there. So that's really how the lead program works. And like I said, they're really affordably priced here because we do provide them at cost. But what I want to do today is give you a little bit of tips for working those leads, now that you know how the leads work. One of the main keys, I think, is call as soon as possible. Some of these agents think, hey, they've responded, I want to let them digest the information we're sending, want them to read the brochure that we're sending and maybe check out my website behind the scenes. Well, it's great that the prospects are going to do that and look at all that stuff, but you don't really want them to get away. When everything's fresh in their mind, if you can call as soon as possible, as long as it's an appropriate hour to call, we always say the people that close the most business are the people that get in touch with these prospects as quickly as possible. So call ASAP. Another thing I want to tell agents is to stick to the script. You don't want to always just use your tried and true presentation when you're starting out here, because these internet annuity leads are a little bit different. They're asking for a free annuity comparison report, and you are calling in to fulfill that promise, to get a little more information from them in order to provide the appropriate comparison report. So we have a great script that goes along with that and really opens the doors when you're talking to the client, but also fulfills the promise of getting them that comparison report that we are offering. So stick to the script. Other thing is call at different times. We have some agents that call me up and say, hey Nick, I don't know what's going on here. I call every day at 11 a.m. I've called them every day for a week and they never pick up at 11. They never call me back. Well, maybe it's not the best time for that client. Maybe they're still working. Maybe they prefer to talk about this stuff during lunchtime or after hours. So call at different times just to see if you can get in contact with them. It maybe sounds simple, but I know agents get into their own rhythm of, hey, this is a convenient time for me to do this calling, but you really got to make sure it's a convenient time for the prospect. So call at different times. Also, use different methods of communication here. If you're just calling by phone, then sometimes that's not always going to prompt the client to respond. Maybe you want to send a text message. A lot of agents that I know send text messages right after they make that first call because they don't recognize the phone number, and they send a text and say, hey, this is just John Doe from Safe Money Places that wants to get a little more information to get you that free annuity comparison report that you requested. Send emails as well. We send email drip marketing to these prospects as part of our lead program, but getting a personalized email from you too, maybe asking to set up a phone appointment, some time to talk, that's good as well. So use different methods to get in contact with the prospects. Use our Safe Money Places brand. It seems like it's a very simple thing, but we have some agents who don't identify themselves as being part of Safe Money Places. These clients went to safemoneyplaces.com to fill out the landing page to get information. They got an email from us from a safemoneyplaces.com email address with a logo on it, with a brochure with the Safe Money Places logo on that. Your website, if you got one through us, has that logo on there too. So tell them, hey, it's Nick Ohlson from Safe Money Places calling. That will help to ring a bell that, yeah, they did request information. They have been getting some good information from you here. So utilize that Safe Money Places brand. Another thing I want to say is don't give up. We have a lot of agents who will call maybe 3 times and say, hey, the client never responded, never got back to me, so they're probably not interested. Well, maybe they're A, not interested right now to talk. Maybe they're gathering more information. Maybe it's not a time that they have to roll over their 401k yet. Maybe they're not able to do that. They're retiring in 2 months, so they're trying to gather some information. So put them on a tickler system, some type of CRM that you have, and make regular scheduled follow-up phone calls. And I'll challenge some of you agents out there that maybe do business with us to remember how many times, maybe even me personally, did I call you before you started doing business with me? If you respond to something that we have, whether it's one of our emails, one of our ads out there, I'm going to try to contact you in the first couple days there, but also have regularly scheduled follow-backs to try to check in at a better time later on in the future. You're really just building up a database of potential prospects here that we can drip on, that we can go back to, and continue to market to when it's the right time and we hit them with the right thing. So don't give up. Other thing that I want to say is, benefit from our low prices for these leads. Like I said, we provide these leads at cost, so it's going to be half price or maybe even a third of the price of what some of these lead vendors charge. So buy more leads, take advantage of the prices. We find that most people tell us that their closing ratio is the same with our leads as they are with higher price leads. So why not have 2 times as many leads or 3 times as many leads for the same price that you would be paying elsewhere? If you're still closing 10 to 20%, it's probably going to increase your business by 2 or 3 times. It's that simple. So take advantage of the low prices here and the closing ratios across the board here. So those are just a couple tips I wanted to give you here today to talk about how to work our lead program here. So if you have questions, give us a call at 877-844-0900 or go online at ohlsongroup.com, that's spelled OHLSON group.com, and get more information. And like my father Ray Ohlson always says, until next time, good selling.